Imagine this: a single tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil before bed could meaningfully shift how your body operates. This golden staple, so often treated as a simple cooking fat, hides remarkable advantages that many people have never tapped into. Taken the right way at night, it can support the body's repair processes while you sleep, nourish vital organs, and lift your overall sense of well-being. It sounds almost too good to be true, yet most of us use olive oil without ever unlocking its full potential. Why has this ancient remedy anchored Mediterranean traditions for centuries? What changes occur inside your body when you sip olive oil before bedtime? And how do you use it correctly to capture the biggest benefits? In this video, we will unpack the science-backed perks of drinking olive oil at night and walk you through the most effective proven method to take it for maximum impact. Before you try the routine, there is one essential step. You need to know how to spot authentic olive oil. Counterfeits and adulterated blends are surprisingly common, and choosing the wrong bottle can erase the very results you are hoping to see. Stay with us to the end, and you will learn the key checks that reveal whether your oil is the real deal. If you are new here, welcome to the community. Tap like and hit subscribe so you never miss upcoming health guides and practical tips. Tell us where you are watching from by sharing your country in the comments. Your journey toward better health starts now, and we are excited to walk it with you. Let us begin. 10. Promotes liver detoxification. Your liver works around the clock, filtering toxins, processing fats, and keeping your internal environment in balance. Extra virgin olive oil can give this tireless organ targeted support so it performs at its best. One of the oil's most practical advantages is its ability to stimulate bile production. Bile made by the liver, and crucial for fat digestion, also helps usher waste products and fat-soluble toxins out of the body. By encouraging a healthy flow of bile, olive oil aids the liver's natural cleansing cycle, improving the removal of metabolic byproducts and reducing the chance that irritating substances will accumulate. Olive oil also helps protect against fat overload in the liver. When excessive fat builds up inside liver cells, it can progress to fatty liver disease, a condition that undermines the organ's ability to detoxify efficiently. The monounsaturated fat profile of olive oil, particularly its high content of oleic acid, supports better lipid handling and is associated with less fat deposition in hepatic tissue. In simple terms, it helps keep the liver leaner and more capable of doing its daily cleanup work. Clinical findings reinforce these effects. A review pooling 6 trials and 344 participants reported meaningful reductions in liver fat, alongside improvements in liver enzyme levels among people who regularly consumed olive oil, 2 key indicators of healthier liver function. These results point to a protective role for olive oil, highlighting its potential to limit damage while supporting the organ's built-in detox pathways. Taken together, promoting bile flow, curbing fat buildup, and improving functional markers make olive oil a smart natural ally for your body's detox system. Making it a steady part of your routine helps ensure your liver can continue clearing wastes, processing nutrients, and safeguarding whole body health. 9. Erectile dysfunction and hormonal health. Olive oil does more than protect the heart. It also supports hormone balance and overall vitality. One of its standout advantages is improving circulation. Strong, flexible blood vessels ensure a steady delivery of oxygen and nutrients to every tissue, including those essential for sexual performance. That is why olive oil can be especially helpful for men experiencing erectile dysfunction, where healthy blood flow is a core requirement for reliable function. Population research consistently links a Mediterranean style, eating pattern rich in extra virgin olive oil, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains with lower rates of ED. This way of eating nurtures vascular health, helping to control the very risk factors that undermine circulation in the first place and contribute to erectile difficulties. For men, olive oil also plays a role in supporting testosterone status. Its antioxidants, including polyphenols and vitamin E, help counter oxidative stress that can injure testosterone-producing cells. By shielding these cells, olive oil assists in maintaining healthier testosterone levels, a foundation for steady energy, stable mood, and reproductive well-being. Women benefit as well. The healthy monounsaturated fats in olive oil provide structural building blocks for synthesizing key hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. Adequate intake of these fats supports menstrual and reproductive health, promotes mood steadiness, and contributes to a more balanced endocrine environment. Taken together, whether by enhancing blood flow, supporting testosterone production, or fostering broader hormonal balance, olive oil offers a simple natural strategy for men and women alike. Its influence extends well beyond the kitchen, making it a sensible addition to a lifestyle aimed at sustained hormonal health and sexual vitality. 8. Improved sleep quality. If restful nights feel out of reach, extra virgin olive oil can be a simple natural ally. Its healthy fats do more than nourish, they promote comfortable fullness that helps tame late-night cravings. With the urge to snack dialed down, your digestive system gets a chance to rest, creating a calmer internal environment that sets you up for easier, more peaceful sleep. Olive oil's anti-inflammatory strength adds another layer of support. Ongoing low-grade inflammation often shows up as background ache, stiffness, or subtle discomfort that makes it hard to relax. By soothing that inflammatory noise, olive oil helps the body settle, reduces restlessness, and smooths the transition into sleep. There is also a neurochemical benefit. Compounds in olive oil support the pathways involved in serotonin production, a neurotransmitter central to healthy sleep regulation. Steadier serotonin not only helps you fall asleep, but also promotes deeper, more restorative sleep through the night, which is why regular olive oil intake is frequently linked with better overall sleep quality. Research published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry has highlighted these connections, noting that olive oil's anti-inflammatory and metabolic effects contribute to more restful nights. Make a small evening ritual of it, a tablespoon before bed, and you are not just feeding your body. You are cultivating the conditions for continuous rejuvenating sleep, so you wake feeling refreshed and energized the next day. 7. Bone health. Your skeleton is constantly at work, renewing and repairing itself to stay sturdy and resilient. With advancing age, that remodeling tempo slows and bone density naturally declines, raising the stakes for everyday nutrition choices. Extra virgin olive oil emerges here as a quiet but powerful ally for your skeletal health. Olive oil supplies distinctive bioactive compounds that encourage the activity of osteoblasts, the specialized cells that build and maintain bone tissue. By supporting these cells, olive oil promotes new bone formation while helping preserve existing structure. It also improves the way your body handles calcium-enhancing absorption and utilization, so the calcium you consume is more likely to reach and fortify your bones. Because calcium is central to bone strength, better absorption can make the difference between simply meeting intake targets and actually strengthening skeletal tissue. Consistent intake of olive oil, particularly in the evening, has been associated with higher levels of osteocalcin, a key protein marker of healthy bone formation. Elevated osteocalcin correlates with stronger, denser bones and is an important factor in limiting age-related bone loss and lowering the risk of osteoporosis. Findings published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health reported that individuals who regularly included olive oil in their diets showed more favorable indicators of bone health compared with those who did not. Olive oil's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory profile likely contributes to these results. Chronic low-grade inflammation can accelerate bone breakdown over time, whereas olive oil helps temper that process and shields bone-forming cells from oxidative stress. By stimulating osteoblast activity, improving calcium absorption, and reducing inflammation, olive oil offers a straightforward natural way to protect your skeletal system. Whether your goal is to maintain robust bones or to slow age-related declines in bone density, making olive oil a daily habit, especially before bed, provides steady support for long-term bone strength. 6. Enhances skin repair. If radiant, resilient skin is your goal, extra virgin olive oil may be the quiet hero your routine has been missing. Working from the inside out, this golden oil functions as a natural moisturizer that supports the skin's barrier and helps it renew itself while you sleep. One of its standout qualities is how closely its lipid profile mimics elements of the skin's own protective layer, helping lock in moisture and limit overnight water loss. That barrier support makes olive oil especially useful for easing dryness, flakiness, and irritation, so skin wakes up softer and more comfortable. Olive oil also brings serious antioxidant power. It is rich in hydroxytyrosol, among nature's most potent free radical scavengers. By neutralizing unstable molecules that damage cells, hydroxytyrosol helps shield skin from oxidative stress, the underlying force that accelerates the look of aging through fine lines, wrinkles, and loss of firmness. Beyond protection, olive oil supports collagen, the structural protein that keeps skin bouncy and firm. By providing bioactive compounds that nurture collagen synthesis and stability, it helps your skin maintain elasticity and a more youthful appearance. Research published in the journal Nutrients adds another dimension to these benefits. Investigators reported that phenolic compounds in olive oil can influence fibroblasts, the cells responsible for generating connective tissue, thereby promoting wound healing and tissue regeneration. In practical terms, that means better support for everyday recovery and visibly improved skin resilience over time. Make it a habit, and timing can work in your favor. Consuming a tablespoon of olive oil regularly, particularly before bed supplies, antioxidants, and skin-supportive compounds, right when your body naturally shifts into repair mode. Whether you are targeting persistent dryness, the early signs of aging, or simply aiming for a healthier glow, olive oil offers a straightforward, natural approach that nourishes, protects, and helps skin repair itself from within. Have face, heart health. Your cardiovascular system stands to gain a great deal from extra virgin olive oil. Rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat, it supports a healthier lipid profile by helping drive down LDL, the bad cholesterol, while nudging HDL, the good cholesterol, upward. Keeping that balance in your favor is key for clearer arteries and a lower likelihood of heart disease. Its benefits extend well beyond cholesterol. Olive oil exerts strong anti-inflammatory effects, countering one of the central forces behind cardiovascular problems, including atherosclerosis, the gradual buildup of plaque inside arterial walls. By quieting inflammation, it protects blood vessels and helps them remain supple and resilient. Blood pressure also tends to benefit, which matters because elevated pressure is among the most significant risk factors for heart attacks and strokes. Evidence backs up these effects. Research reported in BMC Medicine found that people who regularly consumed olive oil had a distinctly lower risk of coronary heart disease. Much of this protection is attributed to olive oil's polyphenols, which act as antioxidants to shield the vascular lining from oxidative stress and related damage. Another plus is improved circulation. Olive oil encourages blood vessels to relax, promoting smoother blood flow, so the heart does not have to strain even at rest. Make olive oil a consistent part of your routine, and you give your heart dependable daily support. It is a straightforward, powerful way to care for one of your most vital organs and to help keep it strong and healthy for years to come. 4. Blood sugar control. Olive oil can meaningfully assist in keeping blood sugar on an even keel, thanks to its high level of monounsaturated fat, especially oleic acid. It helps the body respond to insulin more effectively. So circulating glucose is ushered from the bloodstream into cells where it can be used for energy. When insulin sensitivity falters and cells stop responding well to this hormone, blood sugar rises and the risk of type 2 diabetes climbs. Incorporating olive oil counters that pattern by improving insulin action and supporting smoother glucose handling throughout the day. There is another advantage tied to how meals are digested. Olive oil slows gastric emptying and tempers the absorption of carbohydrates, the usual drivers of sharp post-meal spikes. Adding it to carb-rich dishes helps convert a rapid surge of glucose into a gentler, more gradual rise, which is particularly helpful for people managing diabetes or those trending toward insulin resistance. In research published in Diabetes, care diets emphasizing monounsaturated fats, like those found in olive oil, were associated with better glycemic control and reduced insulin resistance, real-world outcomes that align with what many notice in their daily energy and appetite. Olive oil's polyphenol antioxidants further support metabolic health by reducing oxidative stress, a process closely linked with its impaired insulin signaling. That antioxidant shield helps preserve the cellular pathways that keep blood sugar stable. Even a modest amount, such as a tablespoon taken in the evening, can contribute to steadier overnight and next morning readings. Whether your goal is managing diabetes more effectively or simply avoiding mid-afternoon crashes, making olive oil a regular part of your routine is a straightforward, natural, and effective strategy for healthier glucose control. 3. Digestive health. If your digestion feels sluggish, extra virgin olive oil can be a gentle natural helper. Acting like a light lubricant for the gastrointestinal tract, it helps food move more smoothly through the intestines, which can ease constipation. By softening stool and reducing the strain of bowel movements, it offers relief for people dealing with irregularity and discomfort. One of its standout advantages is the way it stimulates bile production. Bile made in the liver and stored in the gallbladder is essential for breaking down dietary fats and supporting the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients. When you take olive oil, particularly before bedtime, it signals the body to release bile, so the fats you have eaten are handled efficiently. This support for fat metabolism helps prevent the heavy bloated feeling that often accompanies slow digestion. Olive oil also nurtures a healthier gut microbiome. Its polyphenols encourage the growth of beneficial bacteria while discouraging strains that are less friendly to digestive comfort. A well-balanced microbiome is closely tied to smoother digestion, less gas, and even a more resilient immune system. In research archived by the National Library of Medicine, daily consumption of olive oil produced meaningful improvements in digestive health, including relief from constipation comparable to what is seen with flaxseed oil. Whether you are dealing with occasional bloating or aiming to strengthen overall gut function, incorporating olive oil into your routine offers a simple, natural way to support digestion, especially when used thoughtfully in the evening, so your body can put its benefits to work overnight. 2. Cancer prevention. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in protective antioxidants, notably the polyphenols, hydroxytyrosol, and oleocanthal, which play meaningful roles in lowering cancer risk. These compounds neutralize free radicals, the unstable molecules that can injure cellular structures, and initiate changes linked to tumor formation. Their action does not stop at shielding healthy tissue. Olive oil's bioactives also target abnormal cells, adding a second layer of defense. Evidence highlighted in the Journal of Functional Foods shows that oleocanthal can activate apoptosis, the built-in self-destruct program of damaged or malignant cells, while sparing surrounding healthy cells. This natural quality control mechanism helps prevent unchecked growth and spread. Complementary findings reported in Food and Function indicate that olive oil polyphenols can slow the proliferation of cancer cells, with particularly notable effects in models of breast and colorectal cancers, two of the most prevalent types worldwide. Dietary patterns matter as well. Participants who consistently consume diets emphasizing extra virgin olive oil demonstrated improvements in biomarkers tied to cancer risk, pointing to real-world relevance beyond the laboratory. Olive oil's anti-inflammatory profile likely contributes here, since persistent inflammation is a recognized driver of carcinogenesis. By reducing both oxidative stress and inflammatory signaling, olive oil supports an internal environment that is less favorable to cancer development. Olive oil is not a treatment for cancer, yet weaving it into daily habits, including an evening tablespoon, is a practical proactive step. Its distinctive blend of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds makes it a valuable cornerstone of a balanced diet aimed at long-term protection. 1. Neuroprotective effects. Extra virgin olive oil contains a standout phenolic oleocanthal, shown to exert natural anti-inflammatory activity comparable to ibuprofen. What makes oleocanthal particularly compelling is its brain-specific impact. It targets beta-amyloid plaques, the harmful protein deposit strongly associated with Alzheimer's disease, both helping to disrupt them and enhancing the brain's own clearance systems. This matters because beta-amyloid accumulation interferes with communication between neurons, driving memory loss and cognitive decline. Findings reported in ACS Chemical Neuroscience add weight to this effect. In that research, participants who adopted a diet rich in extra virgin olive oil demonstrated better markers of brain function alongside indications of diminished risk for neurodegenerative conditions. The benefits extend beyond plaque dynamics. Olive oil's broader anti-inflammatory profile helps shield the brain from chronic low-grade inflammation, a recognized contributor to disorders such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. By dialing down inflammatory signaling, olive oil supports healthier neurons and steadier cognitive performance. Timing can further amplify these advantages. Taken regularly, especially in the evening, a tablespoon of high-quality olive oil delivers potent antioxidants when the body is naturally primed for repair during sleep. Overnight, these compounds help protect vulnerable brain cells and assist restorative processes that keep neural networks resilient. This nightly support helps explain why the Mediterranean dietary pattern, abundant in extra virgin olive oil, is consistently linked to stronger cognitive health and a lower risk of age-related decline. Bringing olive oil into a bedtime routine is therefore more than a culinary preference. It is a practical science-supported way to care for your brain, aiding the breakdown and removal of beta-amyloid tempering chronic inflammation, and reinforcing the cellular integrity that underpins memory focus and long-term cognitive well-being. Used correctly, a single tablespoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil before bed can become a small nightly ritual with big rewards supporting the brain heart, blood sugar, digestion, sleep, skin, bones, and even hormonal balance. The real power lies in staying consistent, choosing authentic oil, and paying attention to how your body responds. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next videos on nutrition and healthy living. Share this video with someone who might benefit, and drop a comment to tell us where you're watching from and how olive oil has worked for you. Your body deserves thoughtful care. Start tonight.